And that's it, folks. The 2020 NBA playoffs are set. It's been a turbulent season, but we finally made it. And if the Blazers and Grizzlies play-in game is any indication for the upcoming playoffs, I'm really excited. The Trailblazers and Grizzlies faced off in both teams' most important game of the season. If the Blazers won, they'd make the playoffs. If the Grizzlies won, they'd have to win another game against the Blazers to make it to the playoffs. Either way, this game had Game 7 vibes, with both teams laying it all out on the line. After a thrilling matchup, both teams deserve high praise, but ultimately, the Blazers would go on to win, eliminating the Grizzlies from playoff contention. Let's take a look at some key moments from the game. Let's first look at the numbers for this game. Both teams shot well from the field. The Grizzlies shot a fantastic 14 of 25 from 3, but took 15 fewer threes than the Trailblazers, who shot 15 of 40. A point of contention for this game was the free throw shooting. The Trailblazers took 41 free throws and made 35 of them, whereas the Grizzlies only took 22, making 18 of them. One could argue that the Grizzlies deserved to win just by virtue of missed calls, but I believe the Grizzlies were the cause of their own downfall. The Grizzlies turned the ball over 18 times. Ja Morant, the primary ball handler of the team, accounted for 8 of those turnovers. The Grizzlies' 18 turnovers led to 24 Trailblazer points. In terms of rebounding and assists, the Grizzlies dominated the Trailblazers. Meanwhile, the Blazers got more steals and blocks. In such a big game, Ja Morant came out and performed as a bona fide star. He scored 35 points and added 8 assists while showing hustle and heart on the court. Like here, Ja misses the layup but fights for the rebound alongside Yang. The tip comes out and some players would just give up, letting McCollum get it. But Morant knows this is a must-win for his team, and he chases the ball down. He can't control it, but he tips it to Brandon Clark, who makes the 3. These are game-winning plays, and Morant is already playing with a winner's mentality. Despite Morant's great performance, this game really highlighted one of Morant's weaknesses, shooting. For the majority of the season, analysts have pointed out Morant's shooting as being a potential problem. Here, when Valanciunas gives the ball to Morant, Gary Trent doesn't even bother stepping up. Instead, he slags off, waiting for Morant to drive or pass. And as expected, Morant, who is wide open, opts for the pass, and Gary Trent's quick hands intercept the ball. But this game also highlighted that if Morant can shoot successfully, no team can guard him. When Morant makes threes, it opens up space for his drives. Like in this late game situation. Valanciunas sets a screen for Morant. By now, Morant had already made a couple of open three-pointers, so the Blazers are concerned. As a result, Gary Trent goes over the screen to take away the shot. But Morant sees this, and knowing he's much faster than Nurkic, Morant decides to drive instead. He splits the screen and goes up for a dunk. Same thing here. McCollum is guarding Morant tight on the outside shot. Morant knows he's the fastest guy on the court, so he just takes the ball inside instead. This play also shows off Morant's court vision, since he sees Whiteside come in for the help defense, so he kicks it out to Clark, who sinks the 3. If Morant can add consistent outside shooting to his game, he'll be a bigger threat inside and outside. And if teams are going to give him this much space, Morant should learn to take advantage of it. In a league dominated by guards and wing players, the big man is often a forgotten part of the game. But for this game, Jusuf Nurkic and Jonas Valanciunas both had big showings. Valanciunas had 22 points and 17 rebounds, while Nurkic had 22 points and 21 rebounds. Having productive big men can be crucial, particularly in playoff situations, because if your shots are not falling, you need easy baskets inside. Valanciunas and Nurkic can both do that and more. Valanciunas is excellent in pick-and-roll situations, able to get the Grizzlies easy buckets inside. Firstly, after Valanciunas hands off the ball, he prevents Trent from contesting the shot should Anderson opt for a three-pointer. But instead, Anderson goes left for a drive. Again, Valanciunas is right there for another screen. Anderson continues his drive, but here he pretends like he's going to shoot. Valanciunas doesn't give up on the play and continues his run. This allows Anderson to slip a nice pass underneath to the big man. Valanciunas dunks it, giving the Grizzlies 2 easy points. On the other side of the floor, Nurkic played very well too. He got steals, set good screens, made baskets, and even made 2 threes. But Nurkic's game is clearly in the paint, as he showed that his back-to-the-basket game was superb. Obviously, his 2020 stat line was impressive, but what impressed me more was Nurkic's 6 assists. I mean, check out this play. Nurkic sees Valanciunas, but Nurkic has plenty of room to shoot a floater or jump shot. But instead, Nurkic sees Whiteside cutting inside. Nurkic throws a perfect lob to his fellow big man, who finishes with a dunk. Again, here. Nurkic gets the ball on the outside. Meanwhile, Carmelo Anthony sets a screen on Morant for McCollum to get free. McCollum dives to the basket and Nurkic makes a great pass over Valanciunas and Dillon Brooks, so McCollum gets the ball. He dishes it to Collins, who splashes a three. It's pretty clear to me that the big man is going nowhere. And with plenty of big men talent in the league, I'm sure fans will start to see the importance of having a strong center or power forward on their team. So, the Trailblazers advance and the Grizzlies are sent home. Are the Blazers, with Lillard, CJ, and Nurkic, ready to upset the Lakers? How much higher is Ja Morant and the Grizzlies' ceiling for the future? Let us know what you think in the comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you don't miss the latest NBA news. I'll see you guys on the next video.